As a new mayor, when I walked in, everyone was trying to tell me what was wrong with the town. And what was right was the secondary topic. Basically just to take a moment to catch our breath and figure out where we are and where we're going. We started with a moratorium on residential subdivision. It evolved quickly into a master plan. The master plan really started to address the ambiguity, the things that were in conflict. It was really about trying to right-size the ship. A master plan is really a framework for zoning regulations and land use for a community. And we haven't had a master plan in Glen Cove for 55 years. It helps the planning board, the zoning board, the administration, the lawyers, the designers, the architects, the engineers. It tells them what we want and where we want it. It helps us with design guidelines, density equations, park improvements, open space, what's important to us as a community. So it makes the whole process smoother, efficient, effective. I really embraced the idea of transparency. I wanted the public to be involved at every step of the way. Traditionally, a master plan doesn't need to be done that way. From the beginning, I advertised it. I put together a task force that consisted of civic association members, members from the business community, both the chamber and the downtown business improvement district. I also made sure we had the school district involved, lay people, community leaders, environmental groups. We had a survey for the public. I also made sure we had public meetings where hundreds of people showed up. So we really did a good job of bringing the public into the process. What the planners brought to the table and the other professionals is they know what didn't work over the last 50 years. So we can learn from their own experience. I've actually had feedback from some attorneys familiar with zoning, from residents who are involved, from the task force. They think it's one of the best documents I've ever seen. It's comprehensive. It lays out the community they know. It understands the position we're in as a society and as a community, and it really does take a hard look at everything. Not everyone's going to agree on everything, but we strive for 100%. If we get close to that goal, I'll be happy. I think the community will be happy too. 50 years from now, I think people look back and say this is a pivotal point not only in Glen Cove's history, but in Long Island's history. The suburbs that developed after World War II, that model doesn't work for everyone anymore. And new housing options, affordable housing options, workforce housing options, these things need to be considered. The availability of land and the density equations that have to occur now. How do we build them architecturally? How do we build them functionally? How do we build them in a green way, an environmentally friendly way to mitigate the problems associated with density that we see in other areas? So they'll look back and say, we did the right thing at the right time, and maybe just in time. We captured the moment, we looked at our past, we looked at our current state, and we built a future that we would love to live in.